Okay, so I'm going to give you three of my own personal networking tips for you if you're really ready to start connecting in a purposeful way when you're networking with individuals that you can help or they can help you, because it is an exchange. It's not just networking, is not just about getting things from people, it's about being of service and value to others. And so I'm going to share with you three tips that I use, or three tools that I have used in my own life when I'm networking, that have really helped me to create real meaningful relationships with the people that I engage with. So the first one is connecting on a human level. So we are all about connection. And I went to a conference and I spoke about people being in the business of connection and significance and service. And it's not really about goods and services. It's about being connected on a real human level. It's about relationships. And so if there's someone that I know that I need to meet or I need to connect with, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to find out more about this person. Whether I'm going to do an online search or I'm going to ask people that really should know this individual, but I want to get to know them on a personal level so that when I introduce myself or I'm introduced to them, I can connect with them about something that's not even business related. I have a child, maybe this person has children the same age as my child. I'll have a conversation about that. Hey, I noticed that you have a 13-year-old. How are you managing in the first year of high school? Like, we get into a real conversation so that we can actually start connecting on just a basic human level, and it shows that I'm actually really interested in getting to know this person before going in for an ask or before telling them about what I do. It's about really connecting at a basic level first. That's where relationships start. That's how they grow. And you never know what opportunities can come out of that by just actually having a real conversation with someone and really getting to know them instead of just trying to get something in return. So that's one, connecting on just a human level with this individual. The second thing I'd recommend is getting to understand your value. So you want to be of service to someone. How can you help this person that you're connecting with? What is a problem that you can actually solve for them? So be the person that is bringing value to the table first before even trying to get something from this individual. Show them that you understand their issues and that you actually can help them solve it. So give information for free. Be helpful. See how you can bring value to the situation. And three, always follow up. So one of the things I do when I network, one, I always take my business cards. That's a must. And two, if someone gives me their business card, one of the first things I do when I get home is I actually write on the back of the card where I met this individual, what we spoke about, and what were some of the next steps. And so that I can now send them an email that same evening or the following morning to say, hey, it was so great connecting with you at this event. We spoke briefly about whatever we spoke about, and I would love if we could continue the conversation over a cup of coffee on this date at this time or at a time that is good for you. But it's important that you take those steps to follow up. You've made the connection, you've showcased your value, now you need to follow through with this connection. And what happens is sometimes we give our business cards to someone and many things can happen. It can get lost, maybe it's in the wash, maybe they just genuinely forgot. And so it's important that you also collect that person's contact details and you make the next step for this connection to continue. So you do the follow-up call or the email so that you can actually start to build this relationship, and now you can get into the real reason of why you are meeting, because you've been engaging, you've shown your value, and now it's time for the follow-through. So just a reminder of the 3 steps. 1, connect on a really human level. That's what relationships are all about. 2, understand your value and show how you can be of service. How can you solve a problem that they're facing right now? And 3, always follow up with all the connections that you make. It is your responsibility. You wanted to make the connection, you've made it. Now you need to follow through.